friend's beard.
Such a girl. Oh no, you know what it do, you know what it be, you know what it is, baby. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for turning your post notifications on. Because I know you know the vibes. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have guests on the channel today. My favorite girls, you know. And then
hi guys, I am Okhane Muluti. You can find me on Instagram at okhane.muluti and you can find me on YouTube as Okhane Muluti.
Hi guys, I'm Taho Fatimulake. You guys can find me on Instagram as Taho_G.yo. Taho_G.O.M.
Hi guys, I'm Lebo Hansla and you can find me on Instagram at Lebo Hansla.
Hi guys, I'm Tsilopela Mungake. You can find me at solo.m but with a double L and at Mungaketins. Please subscribe to our channel.
subscribe, guys.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Not subscribe, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Let's just press that red button.
If it's still red, you actually hate her.
No,
Please.
Period.
You need to leave here like grey.
Period.
Yeah, and just subscribe. You guys are gonna come back.
It's free, guys.
It really is free, guys. So guys, as you can tell from the title of the video, we are having a girl chat today. So without further ado, let's get into this. The first anonymous says, what are your thoughts about colorism?
Okay, like personally I feel like colorism is something that people overlook. Like it's something people don't take into mind, but it's something that happens every day. Like it's very small things, né? For example, let's say we meet a group of new people. Already, like, okay, let me use for example me and Ona. Do you mind? You're lighter than me, right? Yes, she's lighter than me. So Ona and I pitch to these people, and then Ona starts speaking. Most of the time, they're definitely going to listen to what Ona has to say. Like people have this thing of lighter people, yeah, they better. Like it's not like yeah, basically, it's just like that.
And sometimes like it comes out in very subtle ways. Like someone would say something and it's like, that's colorism. Like you know, like for example, someone says for someone who's dark skinned, you're actually really pretty. That's not a compliment.
Right,
It's
not a
not
compliment.
Yeah. What are you trying to say
It's
about
really the
people who are
smallest
lighter?
things.
That automatically because she's lighter, she's pretty.
she's
And
pretty.
honestly, let's just stop, especially amongst us like black people, for example.
It's really the small things. Like I noticed that like when I was with a group of people, like these people were talking, and like when this lighter girl started speaking, everyone was like, we're listening to you.
That's so
Okay, so like for me personally, I feel like it's something that we've also like had when we were growing up. Like I don't know if you guys noticed, I don't know if this is colorism, but this is just me. But remember when we were young and we drew people, they used to say the skin color is peach.
yeah.
It was never like
Yeah.
dark, like brown.
Yeah, and if we drew like a brown person, it's like they
It
wouldn't
wouldn't-
really look
yeah.
like
And
and your
also,
drawing is not
if we
right.
think about it, like dolls,
Both
bodybuilding,
yeah.
You'd always prefer the
Yes,
lighter skin. Like,
yes.
but I just think
The thing
that's
is,
not
you'd
the-
find them only. Like,
Yeah,
most
only
No, but I
now,
had
only
black
now
body
the really.
I really
But
had
I think
black
even
body
if
dolls.
there were dark ones, because of the way our society is, we would have chosen the lighter ones.
So, what are your thoughts on friends? On what are your thoughts on fake
friends.
fake or jealous friends?
Jealous child.
You know that undercorrect, mustn't believe that.
So, what are your thoughts on fake and jealous friends?
Okay,
So my thoughts on that, personally I've experienced that, like jealous friends, which was really the ghetto, honestly. Like in the beginning, you probably like just brush it off, like no, I'm probably overthinking it, but it's actually disgusting.
yeah, but sometimes you actually know that your friend is jealous, but you just won't tell them. But the fact that you know is good enough.
And it's hard to believe because like you're my friend, so it's probably just me. But
Yeah.
I've experienced it,
Yeah.
and it ends up being toxic. And like now they literally start competing with you in every single thing that you do.
Yeah.
Like if you want to drink lemon water only, then because I'm jealous of you drinking lemon water, I'm only like it's.
I get what you mean, guys. It sounds a bit crazy, but literally because I've been in a friendship like that, like, guys, it even got to a point where the person was like able to say to my face, they were like, "Oh, I wish I was also like this." I was like, "What?"
Just
No, but
Just
can also
forget.
just say sometimes you can also misread people, but like obviously there's that jealous friend that you know that, oh my word, this person is really just jealous of me. Like they envy it.
Yes.
The consistency, and it's the root of all.
But
toxic.
do you think that it's possible for someone to just, like you said, always thinking that we're competing against each other, but without realizing that that's what she's doing?
You know, sometimes I realize that, like, the competition. I'm trying to say this in a way.
You know what?
In a way.
In a way.
In a way
Where?
like someone won't be able to read that I'm talking about her.
I'm a man.
Okay, but anyway, like it's a thing where now I can see you're competing with me, but to me it seems like I'm motivating you. But as soon try to make it seem like that, like for example, as soon as you start wanting to do it exactly like me,
You're not capping,
as soon as someone is jealous of you, they want to be you, not be by your side. Like they want to replace you in that
And
place.
also, I just want to say that, like most of the time, it's very hard to confront someone who you think that they're jealous of you. Like, what are you going to say? But at the same time, it's very important to know that where you stand with the person. Like, if you know that, okay, this person is jealous of me, you know what not to do around them. Am I making sense? Like, also,
Like,
share
you're
a
just
comfortable
distance
conversation.
yourself.
You now it gets to a point where now you choose what to say and what not to say
Yeah.
around them, just to protect your little.
Not just
And if
distance
you're friends, it's
yourself.
really not nice. Like, when you're with your friends, you want to tell them, good to you.
Dog, now those girls thinking, "Cho, me too. Next week tomorrow."
You won't know. You won't know.
For example, Larissa.
You just distance yourself, like,
From the person.
because I don't think it's gonna get better.
But that's the thing about distancing yourself, guys. In friendships, you need to communicate if you're not happy about something. Because this thing of just leaving your friendships in crazy situations, it's not gonna help you. I swear it's not gonna help. But like, I know it's a very uncomfortable conversation to have with a friend that, hey, so you jealous.
A friend that's
Are you jealous?
I was telling my mom about this friendship and this is how I feel. She's like, but in country, so basically you see good things from other people. But then I'm like, I understand that, but like you can feel when someone literally is not happy for you, they want what is yours. And I also do feel like sometimes like as people we do have that jealousy like nature thing, but like showing it to like I don't know how to explain
internalize
it.
Because now once it's internalized jealousy or envy, now that's when it starts showing in your actions because you don't say it, but now like the way you move is smart. Like
Yeah.
So
Sorry, Mukha, you guys don't show me things to do. I'm like, fuck yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah.
What? Fuck yeah. She really is witchcraft.
Guys, ever since that
She
day,
is witchcraft.
ever since that day, guys, for waiting, my mouth is shut with this bitch. She said thank you to my English. I'm like, bitch, where?
Bitch, where? Okay, and then the other question says, what's the hardest thing about being a female?
Okay, so the hardest thing for me is basically like just leaving my house basically. So the reason why I say that is that every single time I go out with my friends, for example, men or a group of men who make me like feel uncomfortable. So honestly, that's just the worst because I feel like men feel like they have every right or they're entitled to just do whatever or say whatever to any woman. Yeah.
It's nonsense. But like, it's bullshit. Yeah. Also, I think, I think the other part about the hardest thing about being a female is literally knowing that as a female, my first responsibility is to protect my daughter from predators. Like, for example, my mom is very cautious about what she allows me to wear when I go to the shop. Like even y'all know me.
Yeah, like those are like shorts.
My mom won't let me go with my favorite shorts to the shop. She won't.
Because of men.
Because of men.
So basically trying to constantly put yourself in some type of box because of the people around you, specifically men. Like you feel so restricted to do from certain things and what, because as soon as you dress a certain way or act a certain way, men ruin it. They sexualize you, they
Guys, it's actually really sad to think about it because, like, literally, have you noticed when you're in the basement and you're alone?
Child.
You feel like you should disappear right now. Like simple thing as
Dude, even just getting into a lift alone.
exactly, it's scary. That is very scary. It feels like you're somewhere you shouldn't be.
The worst thing is the fact that even the security people are not the safest people.
Yeah.
So like, it's like, okay, where do I run to now? You by yourself. And also what I hate about being a female is the fact that you have like yeah, I hate it. No,
it's hard.
it's hard, sorry. What's hard about being a female is the fact that we have different like standards that we have to live up to compared to men. For example, like when girls lose their virginity, it's like she's a hoe, she's this, she's that. But when a boy loses their virginity, it's like, you're a man now.
Yeah, it shows their manhood, and honestly, we're doing the same thing. Like we both just had sex. Period. It means nothing unless for you it means that. But society makes it seem like something that it's not. And for example, for me, what's hard about being a female is to change the way in which we behave to accommodate for the people around us. Like for example, in terms of rape and all those things, like women are constantly being told walk in groups, do this, but no one's telling the men like it all starts we can walk in a group and they take us all 5.
Exactly, that was.
Now what? He just has 5 girls. You can have pepper spray. Okay, he wipes it off and now what? He takes you. And now he feels angry that, now you have the nerve to pepper spray my eyes. I'm taking you. Like
even walking in a group is not safe, guys. Like if they decide to attack your friend, you can't even do anything about it.
Guys, literally, I was working with a group of friends. And I remember at that shop, so walking, and then they literally like touched one of our friends.
I remember.
Like I was like, the audacity
And we
to
couldn't
touch.
even say,
And
hey,
just stop it.
And we're all there.
And we're just watching.
It doesn't stop.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
so you can't say anything.
And what was more disgusting was the fact that there was other men that kept quiet about what was happening.
Exactly.
they will never call each other out.
They won't.
That's so disgusting.
Please comment down below and tell us as men, how do you feel?
And
like, how do you not call your nigga out on the things that he's doing? Like
you can see that this person is not doing the right thing.
you know.
Do you know? Act like they called him out, but it's also performative. Like now they acting like no, I told my nigga and he said, no, you didn't.
You didn't. I hate it so much, actually.
It's
so disgusting.
But another thing is like females, like us around each other, like we're very, what did you say yesterday?
Judgmental.
Yeah, we're very judgmental towards each other, and sometimes we don't create safe spaces for each other.
That's very true.
It's hard for us to adapt in the different spaces.
Like we don't understand each other as much as we should.
Girls are losing. Gents are
Dog,
winning.
the gents can't win.
But that's the thing, the girls make them win. Because guys, can I please tell you, there's a friend who decided to, like, she would have rather ruin her whole entire friendship for a nigga. That nigga is not even there for her now. Like as girls or as women, we do allow the men to win. Like it's not even them trying now. We actually give them the platform to win. Like
There you go.
and it's not worth it, guys. Like it's really not worth it.
Just stick together and us girls, can you please stop being judgmental? Like it's okay if I'm not like you, I'm not like you. That's okay.
Like guys, we all can't like each other, but like honestly, girls are mean.
Tolerance, respect, be respectful.
Yeah, be respectful, but you don't have to like everyone. But be respectful. Yeah.
Yeah. So the next one says, Do you think you'd ever turn out to be the same person after being sexually harassed? And then she says, a close friend attempts to assault you sexually and then brushes it off as a joke thereafter. What do you do?
Personally,
He didn't do
Attempt
it.
is he's also aware of what he's trying to do, but he doesn't
Yes.
go through with
No,
it.
you know. Yeah.
Even you. No, none of that.
Would you be the same?
I feel like you wouldn't. Personally, I really feel like you wouldn't be the same, because if something similar happens to you again, you're gonna be triggered. Like, you are gonna be triggered. So I feel like you're not gonna be the same. Like, Sharpie, you might act like you're okay because you don't want people constantly asking you what's up, what. But deep down, I feel like like, I'm not the same anymore.
Also, guys, like, I feel like for me, I don't think I would want to be friends with that friend anymore, because your friend is supposed to be like,
They're supposed to make you feel
like,
comfortable
and
safe
safe.
and safe.
So
They're supposed
just
to.
put that through.
They're supposed to say the right things to you. You know what I mean?
Tolo,
Your friends are supposed to like, just be your safe space. You know, whatever. So I don't think I'd ever be friends with that person ever again. If me changing as a whole person, I don't know if I really would, but I don't know. It depends on the situation.
like sometimes those as let me say this today. Some friends will make it a joke and somehow it kind of forces you to look past it.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you're overreacting.
Or you feel like you're,
It really does, like they make
it plays with your mind.
But
Yeah.
in a sense, it does kind of
Mama, that was disgusting.
it
I'm
kind of
sorry.
does change.
Why?
In a way that like now around being you're more vigilant, or like you're more aware of what they say, and you kind of actually pay attention to what people say, what they do to you, so that you can realize, no, what you just said just had a sexual undertone, and that was harassment. What you just did was not okay, and I'm not going to accept that.
And I like the fact that you told the person how you felt.
Yeah, I told you, I was like, that's
And
sexual
in the
harassment.
moment.
I like that. That's
But
what.
still, also like at the end of the day, how the person responds is gonna have an effect on you.
Yeah.
And if a person is not gonna accept that what I did is wrong and I'm sorry, then you
So
obviously
you're still
gonna
the
look
same as
past
a
it.
person. You
Yeah, I'm
just
still the
change-
same, but
you're just
around
more
the
aware.
yes. Like also, they don't get to decide whether it was sexual harassment or not. If you felt like that and you know that it is, he doesn't get to, or he or she doesn't get to convince you that, you know what, it is,
wasn't.
it's not. Let's just talk. No, there are no nice guys here.
Well, if you could change anything about how men view menstruation, what would it be?
That it's not an inconvenience to them. Actually,
Like
If
it's
anything-
not an inconvenience. It's an
and
inconvenience
it's not
to
about
me.
them.
Like if I'm on my period, it's an inconvenience to me because it's doing
Not
things
you.
that I can't do.
It's not about you.
No.
Firstly,
Men should educate themselves and know exactly what periods are.
And they should
It's part of
understand that.
nature.
And they should understand that everyone experiences their periods like differently. Like I can get really, really sick, whereas someone is gonna be fine. And don't think that she's just overreacting. It's just a period. Like you just need to understand. You need to be understanding and know exactly what females go through
more
and what they
accepting
are.
of it. Like
Yeah.
she didn't choose. Like
Yeah.
She really
if I could send God an email and be like, yo, not this month.
Any
Trust me, I
day.
would. I
Any
would.
day.
But now you acting like it's inconveniencing you. I'm already in a space where sometimes I'm uncomfortable because of my period. Now when you tell me that it's an inconvenience, how am I supposed to be comfortable around
Exactly.
you?
Yeah.
And it's also a thing of like, why do we feel so uncomfortable buying pads? Like, guys,
It is.
I don't
weird.
care.
it is so weird.
It is.
I don't care as much as before.
But it's because we're worried about what other people are gonna think.
Fact.
Because that's because of how they
are
really. That's because that's. Yeah.
But you know why? I think as kids, well, I know me, like as obviously a child, when I started on my period for like the first, like when I was really, it was a thing already. Like you mustn't tell your cousins.
You mustn't
like,
tell anyone.
You mustn't tell anyone. It's something private. Yeah. It's
Yeah, I was
Us,
Mama.
it basically
What's my
turned
mom?
into a, I don't want to say a celebration, but like my mom called my granny. Because let me tell you, my story is weird. When I first got my period, we're having lunch that day. When you get home, I've been telling my mom that my stomach, I think I was having cramps. And then we get home, I told my dad. Well, I didn't tell my dad. I was in the bathroom and I was like, whoa. I was like, I didn't call my mom, I called my dad. And then my dad called my mom, and then they were both there for the talk. Then after that, it was a.
That's cute. Like with me, like my mom, it was when like my mom was still like working, right? So she worked at the hospital, obviously. At that time, like she wasn't at home, and we had our nanny. And I told my nanny, she's like, oh, okay, but Oscar, how do you like how do you like so when you do,
Hey, who's got a
no, but why do you must put your pads in a proper place? No one should know that you're on your period, basically.
It must be a you thing.
But why is it that parents tell us to stay away from boys when we're on our period?
Just because their parents taught them.
Yeah, it's not their fault.
Whoever started it.
But like honestly, the fact that you can't be even comfortable about talking about periods with the men inside your home. But I've never experienced that with my dad. Like I can literally ask my dad, did you please buy me pads, and he'll go buy them. And he knows exactly which ones I want. And I can ask me, I can tell him I want the long one, whatever. Like it's comfortable, but like I know what like other people I wouldn't be able to do it. For example, guys with guy friends, it's not a normal like thing. Like if we go out and then I start my period. Like, and I'm out with my girlfriend.
You first have to go.
I'm first gonna go out with my girlfriend. Or like, imagine you're in pain and someone asks you, what's wrong? You can't tell them, no, I have period pains. You're like, no, I have a stomach ache.
I do shame. One thing about me.
Okay guys, so that's it for today for our girl talk. Thank you so much for watching. Please just press the like button, subscribe. Please subscribe. Hey girls, it's your girl, and now you know what to do. You know what to be.